Good morning guys, and welcome to another day. As you may guess, I'm in the back of a tuk-tuk and we are leaving Luang Prabang to head down towards Pakse, which is right in the south of Laos. We've got to go to Vientiane first. I'm here with Ingrid, who's sitting over there, and we're getting the bus to Vientiane, which is about 10 hours, and then we're going to try and get an overnight bus from Vientiane to Pakse so that we are there tomorrow lunchtime or afternoon. So today is going to be a day of bus rides, and as always I'll take you guys on the journey, film everything I'm doing, and hopefully we get to Pakse tomorrow afternoon. Guys, so we're about 2 hours into the journey and we just stopped for a restroom break. I think we also stopped because we've got a flat tyre. So there are 6 guys there, all working on the bus's flat tyre, and they just magically pulled a massive tyre down there from the middle of the bus. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Only in Southeast Asia would they have the capability to change a 5-foot tyre on the side of the road using some of the shittest tools I've ever seen. But anyway, they're fixing the tyre, and then I think we'll be back on our way. But this is one of the things that you've got to learn to live with in Asia. Buses break down, and yeah, they kind of just fix them. Guys, we made it to Vientiane, only 5 hours later than scheduled. We were meant to get here at 6 o'clock and we didn't get here till 11. So we've checked into a hotel just for the one night, and then we're going to get the bus down to Pakse. The plan originally was to get to Vientiane and then get straight on a bus to Pakse and get the overnight bus there so that we could do the trip all in one go. Unfortunately, when the bus broke down earlier and I showed you them changing the tyre, it turns out they actually had to change the entire drive shaft for the back wheel, and that took about 3 hours of pure hammering for them to fix it. So they managed to fix the bus and we got going again, but that added about 5.5 hours to our schedule. So we are in Vientiane, one night here, back on the road tomorrow to Pakse, and hopefully we'll either be there tomorrow evening or we'll get the night bus and get there for first thing the next morning. So all of this will be combined into one journey, and eventually we'll get to southern Laos and get to Pakse. Good morning guys, so today is day 2 of a full day of sitting on a bus. Ingrid took the executive decision when we woke up this morning to book us onto a local bus going down to Pakse. What is a local bus? Well, it's, as it sounds, a bus predominantly filled with locals. I don't think it's got any air conditioning, and they're normally a complete piece of shit. So I'm not sure how good a decision that was to book us on that, but it was fairly cheap, and it's meant to only take 10 hours, which I do not believe for 1 minute, but we will wait and see. So back on the road, another full day of sitting on a bus. I didn't film a lot yesterday because the bus ride was particularly boring, and actually I managed to sleep through quite a lot of it. But I'm glad to be getting out of Vientiane because I've already been here and it's not the most happening place. So I'm glad that we don't have to spend the whole day here waiting for the night bus, but it does mean that we've got to get on the road straight away. So just waiting for pickup, which is in 10 minutes, and then we're getting on the road.
Yeah, we don't charge that one. That's an emergency.
Oh, maybe that.
Just don't.
Guys, so we're about 9 hours into the bus journey. I think we've got about another 8 hours to go, which is fun. By the end of this, we would have been on buses for 36 hours in the past 2 days. I wouldn't recommend anyone doing that ever. And as you can hear, this music has been playing non-stop for 9 hours. and I'm starting to lose my mind. Guys, we made it to Pakse. It is about 2 in the morning and that bus ride took about 16 hours. This bus behind me is not the bus we started on. Our bus broke down at about 9 o'clock and we had to get off that bus and get packed onto this bus, which was certainly very eventful. It's now 2 in the morning, we're in the middle of nowhere in Pakse, and I imagine we've got to try and find a guest house somehow. So the adventure continues and we're going to go and try and find a guest house. Guys, we made it. We're in Pakse. We found a guest house at 2 in the morning that was open and it was actually relatively cheap. It was only £4 each, I think. I'm just standing on the balcony in front of some very suspect wiring. You may not be able to make out that wiring because it's quite dark out here, but yeah, the wiring is pretty suspect. I'm going to go to bed. That's it, we made it. We just did a combined total of 34 hours on a bus in 2 days, and I wouldn't recommend anyone doing that. My body aches, my brain aches, and I'm looking forward to a good sleep. But tomorrow's another day. I don't even know what today's vlog's going to be like, but as always, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Keep following the adventure, because as always, this is turning into a mad adventure. But I will see you guys tomorrow, fresh and ready to explore Pakse.